Ladies and gents, welcome back. If you are struggling in your life right now and you think you're the only one, guess what? Nope. I thought the same. I was wrong. So when you see some other people's perspective, it obviously doesn't feel good unless you're sadistic to see someone in pain, right? It's not something like that, but at least it gives you another perspective that you're not alone. You get some sort of mental so-called support that, okay, there are some other people out there I could relate to who are also in similar or maybe worse position, which means I got a chance to make this right. Yeah? This video is gonna be a little long. So please buckle up, sit back tight. If you watch all the way till the end, you'll probably learn something from all the people, 50 people who responded to my email. So before I forget, I have an email list. Let me actually pull this up real quick. All right. Oh, wow. I can't even see my email list. Yeah, that's my email list. If you join, it says every Sunday I email, but not yet. I only have 20 something people right now on this list, very list. Once I get to 100 something, then probably I will send out a weekly email, whatever I find useful sharing. And where I'm going with this, that's there. Okay. If you're interested, the link is in the description and whatnot. Now, again, coming back to my real stuff. I have obviously I have several other lists. A very old list with 400 subscribers, very old list. There are people that have been around, they don't even know me in like real life, in terms of they don't even know what I look like, nothing, total anon. That's the best part of email, that I don't want to really drag this long. I just want to give you a little bit context, because if not, you'll not understand what's actually happening. I built my connection with this email list for over several years, 7, 8, 9 years, almost. Yeah, most people are still there. Some of them dropped out. That's totally fine. This is more in the internet marketing field, email list. And I mentioned I've been in the internet marketing field almost 15 years plus. So I emailed 400 people, only 50 responded as usual. A lot of opens, a lot of people respond, a lot of them don't. That's totally fine. My email was, your one chance. Okay, I'm reading out, and by the way, 50 responses, and they are very interesting ones. When you hear them out, people from 87 years old. I mean, dude, 87 or 83 years old, not giving up, and I'm over here crying. When you think about this, the whole thing changes to some extent. But again, we fall back, right? It's okay. We can come back and act on it. But the point is, I'll only show you 3 screenshots because it's just too much. And I'll just read from the email list because I don't want to like give up all the private information, you know, their email address, whatever. It's just too much to hide right now. Yeah, what do you call it? Yeah. So now, the email was, I need a response to this email. Yeah, I rarely ask, but I'm here to help. And let me know where you are in your life and where you want to be financially, not relationship or any other stuff at this moment, because I can't discuss that. Be true to yourself and keep moving forward. Age is just a number. Satisfaction is a key. You're capable of doing things you can't imagine. And I'm not making this up. I lived it, seen it. I believe in you. You got this. That was my simple short email. Usually I keep in touch with this email. I sell them some stuff, affiliate stuff once in a while. They love it. But once, you know, I ask them what's going on. Can I know actually what's working with you? Okay? Because if nothing is working, then you got to do something about it, right? Somebody needs to be heard. So let me tell you this. Before I go totally, you know, cray-cray, this is just first response right here, right? Ladies and gents, that's the first response. Replying per your request, I live in Canada and I currently live on disability pension of less than 1700 Canadian dollar. That's about 1260 USD per month. My credit cards and line of credit are maxed out to the tune of 30,000 plus. I have like 6,000 credit card and 6-figure SBA, then student loan, a lot, but 30,000 credit card debt. I would love to be earning about 10,000 USD per month. That would allow me to start paying down my debt and give me a little breathing room per month. Things are very tight for me right now. I can't even think about running any ads. I would like to be able to make organic work. Thanks for listening, Richard. He's talking about running ads, advertising, because again, I mentioned this is an email marketing list. People are into money-making online stuff. Like most of us over here watching crypto investment, very similar. Again, this is money-making. We want to educate ourselves and move forward, right? So relevant. This is the second one, ladies and gents. And then I'm going to go on the total blind mode, right? This is a longer one. And Peter always likes to respond to me, man, like a huge thing. And I'm like, Peter, keep it short, bro. Yes, I always respond to you. Call respond to your call, my friend. Let me actually make it a little bigger. I've always valued your great mentorship. Wow. No, that's not the reason I'm putting this up there, because it's just too big. Wisdom, value, insights, and great care that you have always shown and given to us, your loyal subscribers and students. Wow. I've come to think of you not just as a mentor and great leader, but as a friend. Man, that's making me cry for real. Where am I in my life? Well, this much longer conversation really, but in just a few words, 2 weeks ago, I just lost my job of over 4 years. More or less, without much warning at all, and in very hurtful and disrespectful manner. I've been artistic director and executive producer for this theater that I deeply love. I saw the theater through the dark days of the pandemic. Let me actually make it a little smaller. I returned audience attendance to levels even beyond what they were pre-COVID levels. I produced some of the most successful and artistic shows the company has ever seen. In short, I virtually single-handedly saved the theater, no exaggeration. To do this, I've constantly worked 60-70 hour work weeks since taking the job back in spring of 2020. But because of an absolutely awful and terrible person as my boss, executive director there, I've been unceremoniously let go and dispatched in the most rude, disrespectful, and hurtful way possible. Fucking emotions, man. Hate emotions, man. All right, let's finish this off. I've been licking my wounds. By the way, I didn't read this prior to this, okay? I've kind of read most of them, but I didn't read this because it's just too long. So I thought I'll just share it with my people together. I wasn't expecting this, man. This caught me off guard. Makes me sad. Like when you get disrespected in a freaking job, it's like AMC. I'm trying to save AMC theater. And then you still get humiliated. It just like reminds you, right? When you try to do the good stuff, but people like... It's all good, man. I've been licking my wounds and trying to start healing. I've been hopeful to pick myself and dust myself off and start redirecting my life. But it has been an incredibly devastating experience, and my confidence and belief have taken a blow, to be sure. I'm hopeful to find a work from home job of some sort in the next week or so, just so I can pay the bills and keep the wolf from the door, and then pour as much of the focus and energies into my online business to hopefully, at long last, find a path to success and abundance there. It's a fairly dark time at the moment, but I'm determined to use it as a catalyst to a better, brighter, happier, more successful life. That said, it does feel like starting all over in some ways, which is a little hard to swallow after I have been such a loyal, dedicated, and hard worker for the company for so long. At any rate, I would love to know how you are doing, man. How is your life and situation? I always appreciate hearing from you and the friendship, kindness, and value that you always bring. Man. I need a drink, bro. I need a drink. The guy doesn't know my name, my new real name, doesn't know how I look like or whatever, just based on whatever given through emails throughout my years. This guy calls me a mentor, a friend. I don't even think I give enough. Literally. Wow. Now this is embarrassing. If I can't live up to that and just give it something, right? Respond in a way that I can help something. Like, how can I help him get a job? I can't do that, I guess. But maybe I can direct him to some right spot. Wow, man, that's got me off guard, man. I wasn't expecting this. Anyways, number 3. Ready? Yeah, everything is just a little sad today because obviously I'm just... Okay, listen, let's be positive, okay? This is real. This is real. Financially not where I'd like to be, which is earning enough to work for myself full time. I've run AI trainings for 30 weeks and in talks to work with somebody to create a higher end program. I haven't done a great job of marketing the club, so it's been fairly static and likely subconscious blocks there. I'll run another training later and good to get experience and create content. I didn't time things well with crypto. Yeah, who did, right? Or would have had enough to leave work and invest from there, so hodling there. Our focus has been on awakening and working on spiritual matters and clearing the blocks to joy, love, enthusiasm, work on inner, then outer reflex. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, man, P, I can relate to this, man. The last part, our focus has been awakening, working. You see this? So this guy, I've run AI training for 30 weeks. Again, lack of focuses. I struggled with that as well sometimes. Like not sometimes, but often. So I had to be, always remind myself, put myself on track. So ladies and gents, that's 3. And guess what? I'm just right now just gonna read from the rest of it, okay? I really don't wanna say anything more crazier. I kid you not. Yeah, coffee, please stay away. You're gonna make me cry. Kombucha, welcome. And they are even running out of my stock. They don't have the same flavor anymore. Supply chain issue, man. This comes from Australia. Wow. The least thing I asked was some decent kombucha. But nope, there are issues. Ladies and gents, this is a fourth one. Look at this. Wow, there's like 1, 2, 3. Rock bottom. Simple. I'm good, brother. Thank you. I'm glad that you're good. Hi, I haven't received anything from you. It's been a while. Obviously, I didn't email because, it's been a while. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? I've been sick again, but here we are. Keep going, trying to make some money online. Please, just to let you know, my mom passed away last month. Take care of your dad. Oh, man. Restarting from 0, but I want to go to the first $500 per day mark this month with affiliate marketing. So this guy literally said he's restarting from 0. And he says he wants to make $500 per day. Mark this month with affiliate marketing. So I literally ask, what's your goal? Like, what's your plan? Because I get to learn a little bit here and there. If there's something going, I know a little bit of it. I'm like, okay, let's actually try this and figure, but let's not lose focus. Then George, thanks for your support. Great to hear from you. This is very topical. I need to have a solid side hustle to turn into a full-time gig, bringing in 10,000 pounds minimum monthly. Most of my users are usually American, Canadians, Australians, UK, usually Western. Also, there's some Indian and other countries too. There's some Czech and lots of probably, others who don't respond much or something, And then it's saying, as solid suggestions would be greatly appreciated. So wants to make 10,000 minimum monthly. This is mainly because of relationships, which we can talk later. And I just responded. I said, yeah, let's talk about relationship later. Like, I don't get this. You need 10,000 pounds per month for a relationship. Maybe it's for child support. I don't know. So I don't want to discuss this right now. Okay. Wow. Rob, you sent me another long one. All right, ladies and gents. I feel I've taken a step back. In the recent past, I did try to focus on one thing, a YouTube channel, but it needed to pump out shorts almost daily, and it became a chore. Even though some shorts got upwards of 10k views, I stopped creating. Now I'm kinda in limbo. I have a Pinterest course I want to go through. I have a rank and rent buddy that wants my help, both of which can be very lucrative. Honestly, even though it's only maybe $30 per month on average, I have Kindle books that make money every month, KDPs, every month. And that was something I enjoyed creating, but I stopped years ago. If I could pick that up, I may be able to build that monthly income up to something more exciting. Where I want to be right now is literally just at the 1-2k per month level. See that? One says 10k, one says 1-2k month. There was one lady who says, I want to make 100k a month. And I said, what's your plan? She says, I already have a plan. I said, can I know the plan? Where I want to be right now, literally 1-2k level. That would ease my financial burden immensely. And if I can get that to that level, I know I can scale upwards to that point where I can quit my 9-to-5. Will it be Pinterest, Rank and Rent, Kindle? I don't know. Maybe one, maybe a combo, but that's where I am. Cheers to all you do. I appreciate you. Thanks, man. Surprising that some, when you get on the YouTube comments and stuff, total different level, right? But I mean, there are some decent comments, I get it. But over here, people are taking time. It's not like I just made up stuff just to shield them some garbage. They know that I actually care. So they literally responded with some decent chunk. Like, look at this. Peter shared his whole story. Wow. Tell me more. Tell me more. What is this? Tell me more. Okay. I'm earning only enough and I still have debts and being cleared month by month. See that? I'm earning only enough and I still have debts being cleared month to month. Just like we said, paycheck to paycheck we are living. You can see this live example right here, ladies and gents. I really need growth in income. That's Ravi. Hey, I want to make 100k per month. I didn't flinch. That's Sean. I was like, Sean, what's the deal? Sure, I would like to make good money. Right now, I'm financially poor. My maximum budget that I can spend on marketing activities and like is about $300 a month. I have a lot of free time not working outside my home. Wow, you have $300 to spend on ads, man. I just spent that on X ads promoting this thing and nothing happened. But by the way, it's good that, good to see that some people, wow, my camera just died. Give me a second. Wasn't expecting this. When you have one camera die, the other just looks like a shill. Not right. Anyways, yeah. I think once in a while the camera dies because it hates to see me cry. Why am I crying? Am I supposed to cry? No, I'm not crying, man. Let's just get a little bit emotional. Sal gets a little emotional. Once I become rebel, man, it's just so brutal. Like you saw some of the rebels, right? Like you saw some of my rebellious videos. But some of them are like, yeah, totally. Sal gets in between like this. There's two sides. Hey, stop crying, bro. You have some emotions. No, frick you. I don't need no emotions. Anyways, all right, next. Almost there. Bear with me, ladies and gents. I want to figure out a way to make more money, although I do okay currently. I'm trying to do it with day trading currently, but maybe I should focus on marketing, an email list. And I know that's where the money is supposed to be. Yes, email list. I love email list. As long as you do it the right way. And in the future, hopefully I'll teach you some of the email marketing ways of, I used to use Aweber, all those third parties. Now I use my own standalone with Amazon servers and stuff. Took me a while to create those things, but it takes time to maintain it as well. It's a little, it has some cost as well. Anyways, hey man, currently I'm on pause because my business is not going in the right direction. After a few years freelancing, I think that this is not the thing for me because I started hating people and my clients in general. Hating people and clients in general. I started some affiliate marketing with a mentor, but he's pushing Mentor Connect with people. I hate that. Okay, with people, then bracket, I hate that. Apprentices. Now I've got a job to relax my brain and get some finances and not to think about people. What have you been up to? You see that? And I responded. I was like, okay, so you don't like clientele work, basically, because there's a difference. Sometimes you do videos and that's passive, active, whatever. You don't have to deal with anybody, you get commission affiliate marketing. But then you're doing clientele work. That is a lot of money, sure, agency, but you're dealing with clients, right? And the clients could be like a-holes, and then you don't like them sometimes. A lot of people don't like to deal with clients. That's a totally different story, right? But then he says, I started some affiliate marketing with a mentor. So I asked him, who's this mentor? Can you just name it to me? I just want to know who's the mentor. He started with some mentor. Probably he paid some dude some money, right? He's consulting, whatever. And then he's pushing Mentor Connect. What is this Mentor Connect? I was like, is this an MLM or something? So I'm waiting for a response. Let's see. Yeah, man, I took like hours to respond to these people just to read some of the comments. Well, thank you. Right now, I could use 5,000 a month. That could change my life. That would help. Like most, I have info overload. Yeah, info overload, man. So much, it's hard. Like so much information out there, and we're just taking consumption, right? So gotta be a little careful how much information we feed and how much we execute. I executed like decent enough yesterday. Right now I'm executing, right? But then I will be taking on a lot of information by digesting, consuming videos and stuff, so I can learn a little more. That's my daily kind of routine. I learn, I also execute. I mean, this is how it's supposed to be. You can't just keep learning. At one point, I was just learning non-stop for years, and it doesn't add up. It just made me like more nuts in a way, because you need to execute and see if it works or not, or else it's always like stressful, right? Closing in on retirement in the next 2-3 years, using self-directed IRAs to generate income in real estate properties and lending. I was like, dude, I need to learn something from you. I've been waiting on this self-directed IRAs for quite some time because I'm self-employed. I use my SS, all this thing. So I'm like, I need to get on this. I need to learn how this works. So, and also he's like, and generate income in real estate properties and lending. Hey, David, teach me something, senpai. So there's always something to learn and give. Always. It's a replicate, man. Hey, man, what do you have available now? Bruh, everybody wants to buy my courses and stuff, right? Not yet, nothing yet. Soon. Hi, hope you're well. It's kind of nice that you're asking your list what their aspirations are. For me, I'm at a stage in life. Man, I think I wanted to show you this. But I want to read this out. You gotta take my words, obviously. I'm at a stage in my life where I need to start thinking of where I'm going to live and raise my family. Man, this is something so relatable. I'll tell you this. Okay, let me finish it. I'm currently living in the UK, but things here are just going down the pan. Everyone in government and those in the opposition are all working for one master and bowing to their needs. Well, I live in USA, then it's Canada, bruh. Oh my goodness, right? I can relate. Everyone in government. I'm looking to make as much as I can and then move sometime next year. Well, that's the plan anyway. He wants to move out of UK. I'm really focused on that, and I'm looking at places where to settle. Maybe we move back to Dubai, where we lived for 10 years. Who knows? Hope life is treating you well and that you and your family are happy, healthy, and living peacefully. That makes me cry, man. I want to be happy with my mom and dad sometimes, but they just lost this worldly touch. Actually, what's happening. Not that it matters to me, but makes me happy just so that at least know what's going on and understand without like, yeah, let him die. I'll let him, he's probably fine. Take care of kids in terms of like at least connection wise, relationship wise, so wherever you at. It goes both ways. Whether you're a kid, you gotta do that with your mom and dad. Whether mom and dad do the same thing with the kid. It has no like, you know, like in Western world, we say, oh, you're an old fart, 30, 40, 50 years. Doesn't matter, man. I have like relatives who love their kids like since they were born like this and they're this and they're still sitting on the lap. There's nothing wrong with that. But now if the son is like always sitting on the lap, not able to do anything, that's stupid. Not like, but it's like, yeah, they're just, it's like family, us. It's not like you, me. It has to be family. Take them forward, take it together. Anyway, but you see this thing. So I asked the person, I was like, hey, maybe we move back to Dubai because I have a video coming on move to Dubai, very controversial. And I mentioned about Dubai. A lot of people move to Dubai, a lot of controversial stuff there. But this guy lived in Dubai 10 years ago. Now he wants to move back. So I could learn something from him, right? I responded. I was like, hey, I want to hear this out. Please let me know. I'm trying to get started offering Google Ads management services. I have some tools that do the heavy lifting. Pretty much all my focus right now is in prospecting and getting this off the ground. Keith. I said, okay, I want to know a little more about this because I used to run Google Ads, Facebook ads, all this stuff. And I'm looking for a little more cash flow so I can run those ads again. I've made mistakes. Some of them didn't work. But now I'm trying to be really focused, trying to spend less, cut down expenses, all this thing, and really move forward. If I really have to teach people, show them what works and not, I gotta like back it up with real stuff. And it's not an easy job. When you're high level, nobody knows where you come from. You have millions of dollars. Now you can just do whatever without moral value, principle, and keep making more and more and more. But when you're actually at rock bottom, but you have skills, and now it's time that you gotta prove your worth. So that's where I am right now. You know, having skills is not enough. You gotta prove your worth. Anyways, wow. No, I'm not reading this email. Sorry. This is like just like another Peter level, just a little bit. People still do this, man. Hear this out. Hello, I just turned 61 and still looking for a way to at least $20,000 per month. 61 was looking for $20,000 per month. And also, if you notice, there are people on my list who are like in their late 20s to all the way to 80 plus, dude. I'm not kidding you, okay? This is how I can be relatable to that other crowd. Then I do this Amazon stuff, which is totally PG-13, a totally normies households. That's another level of audience, right? There's no cursing, there's no straightforward thing. Yep. Anyways, I just turned 61, right? Okay, let's mention this. My ideal monthly income would be around $50,000. Love it. My ideal monthly income would be around $50,000, but for now, I want to reach 20K per month to give me a freedom to travel and see my grandkids more often. Just makes it so happy, right? When you see this kind of goals as well. Nothing wrong having 2,000 extra monthly, but having also 20,000. But also he wants 50,000. He says I have 20,000, but I would love to have 50,000 per month, ladies and gents. And he's 61. I just turned 61. I don't have a 9-to-5 job, but I work mainly as a B2B agent for a company called This Is This, and gives me the agent link. So I don't want to shill any of these. I've been trying to find businesses to save them money on their supplemental health insurance, Section 125, and also offer them major medical if they're unhappy with the current one, but have had no luck yet in the last 8 months landing a client. Then I'm also promoting the ADA compliance for business website owners. Interesting. And I just started that yesterday. He's 61, he started this yesterday. We also are promoting the ERTC and R&D tax credits to businesses. I got my life and health license about 8 months ago when I joined this company, so I can benefit from the lifetime monthly commissions from the health insurance supplement program. Nice. This is something interesting, man. Man, at the end, I'm gonna give you 2 cents, okay, to wrap it up. So I'm also looking for LinkedIn methods or some sort of software to use for marketing. Okay, so he says, licensed up 8 months ago, and I have gotten a couple of responses from a LinkedIn content. I've made money promoting ERTC, but nothing yet with the other services. So I'm looking for the best way to market these services, and I'm using cold email marketing, social media marketing, and Chamber of Commerce marketing. So any kind of method or software to use for marketing is what I'm looking for. All right, I have to check on this and see. I mean, obviously he's asking me for some of my advice, also tell me what he's doing, which is like give me some more ideas in a way, like what are possibilities, man. And someone told me they were making so much money promoting ERTC tax credits and stuff. It's a hustle. This is what it is. Take some money, hustle, and keep going forward. Wow. Yeah, this is a little longer, ladies and gents. I know. Almost there. But we do have a few more. Just bear with me, okay? Now it gets more interesting, right? Yeah, I agree. At 70, I'm just getting going with a solid way to move forward. So this was the previous one just turned 61. Now it's 70. Yeah, I agree. At 70, I'm just getting going with a solid way to move forward. My books have made almost 100K, but that's over 13 years. I think he made it through KDP. I think I asked him at one point, how did you do that? KDP is like Amazon KDP, Kindle. 100K over 13 years, but still, man. 70. So he started at like, what, 57, if I'm not wrong, 13 years. Now I'm ready to build blogs with a brilliant piece of software, and my needs fall to quality content and solid high-ticket offers to promote, especially recurring ones. I'm using ClickBank, but I'm open for find others. Oh, okay. ClickBank is such an old internet marketing thing. Yeah, this is affiliate marketing, ladies and gents. I have a blog, multiple, this thing, website, articles, it can be done, okay? It takes time. But that's the plan of this, dude. If you have good content software or something that might also help me with the path I'm on, I'd love to hear about it. Wow, okay. Interesting. If you have good content software, brah, ChatGPT, brah. I mean, there are some actually. Get on AppSumo. You can find some decent software. But please, control your emotions and your hand. Because once you put your credit card, it's so itchy that you end up buying so many unnecessary tools and software because there's like lifetime deals on these deals and you might not even use them. I have a video on this, which I literally said, spend thousands of dollars, literally, narrowed down to just a couple now because I barely can use all the software. I'm still paying monthly. 11 Labs, I pay for Midjourney. I pay for quite a few others, obviously ChatGPT and others. Man, I got Flicky. All right, we're almost there. Love you, man. Keep it coming. I always look. All right. I'm look for a course that can teach me how to launch software on JVZoo and Warrior Forum. I was like, really? Still, you're back in JVZoo and Warrior Forum? Such an old school stuff. But okay, the person is looking for software. I'm good, trying to get out of debt and working on rebuilding my affiliate income after the last good update. Finally, I want to get ready for the crash that is coming. Uh-oh. Yeah, people who have a lot of money are waiting for the crash now. And I'm trying to diversify my business, so I do keep an eye on your stuff. I'm digging into AI heavily. A lot of the AI offers out there are just people who put together a basic go-to ChatGPT and prompt this garbage. Exactly. By the time I create something and craft it and perfect it to some level, these guys will grift and take all the money out of the economy. Who's gonna buy my stuff, bruh? So please protect your money. Educate yourself on the right stuff first. It's really important, okay? They said, okay, you know how to make a lot more money? Step 1, make a lot of money. Step 2, don't lose any money, because that's how you make money. But anyway, but they even really know. See what he said at the end. But they don't even really know what they're doing themselves. Exactly. Sad. Just package up a whole thing, rehash, give it to them. And then I talked about the Canadian. That's fine. I tried everything to make money online. A couple of things kind of worked, but nothing that could support me without a day job. I still owe the IRS about 15K. He still owe the IRS 15K. I have another 15 to 20K in credit card debt. One dude had 30,000 credit card debt. This one has $15,000 to $20,000 in credit card debt. And my checking account's constantly overdrawn. That's where I am. How about you? He has a title, Director, Product Development, ladies and gents. We all are struggling to some extent. It's real. It's not just what you see out there like flashy whatever. There's no shame in the real game. It's just trying to tell. I mean, I know it's embarrassing, right? Sometimes to accept defeat, say that I'm in my rock bottom because of my mistakes or because of whatever I stupid did or whatever. It sucks. It does suck. It's like people are looking down on you, hating on you. I don't know. I'm just saying. Some cultures actually do that, but some others actually find it motivational. Like, oh, let's actually see how this guy takes it from this to this now, okay? Because it's just real. It's live. But I can tell you this is real. Out of all the emails I'm reading, I'm not even missing out one. One or two just literally said, I'm doing okay. If you remember, one or two. All of them are literally, you see that? And these guys have been around on my list for several years now, still finding challenges. And they are still moving forward because they want to grow. Salute. And how do you want me to grieve these people who doesn't want to give up? I recently retired my psychology license and I'm now developing a transformational coaching practice. I plan to include several ebooks and books, low-cost online courses, that's interesting. Live small group online coaching, one-to-one online coaching, and live retreats. Hey, look, we have someone over there. Let's hear that out, what he just said. Please, let me repeat this, okay? Oh, by the way, let me finish off and then let me read it. I'm not looking for the big score financially. 100 or 200K per year would be more than enough to support the final years of my life. And you're like, what do you mean by final years of his life? I will be 82 this July. I recently retired my psychology license and I'm now developing a transformational coaching practice. He's developing this coaching practice. I plan to include several ebooks and online at age 82. And he has a goal of 100 to 200K per year. That made me a little bit like, and I'm complaining here. I'm complaining that I can't do shit. Are you kidding me, man? Sometimes, like, lose the gratefulness, Disgusting. Not sure what you're really looking for. He says, living with the sea, retired, looking to be more affluently retired in a warmer climate. Hey, sorry, been away traveling. Went home to see my mother in New Zealand. I live in Australia. Lately, I've been migrating my business from AdSense to more CPA model. CPA means cost per action, basically. All right, I've done that so much in the past. When I say black hat, people like get confused. It's like gaming the system, like in Google, people do SEO-wise, black hat SEO. That's it. It's not like robbing and scamming and all that stuff. This is a totally different level, man. Sorry, okay. And then you see what he said. I'm also looking to get back into PPL. That's like pay per lead. So you get money when pay per lead. You generate lead, you get money. And generating leads for this. And these are all marketing terms, ladies and gents. Definitely. So just making sure not judging your IQ because of being, crypto channel. All right, we're almost in the closing. Well, I make decent income, but work too many hours for it. Need somewhat passive repeat income, outsourcing much of the grunt work. Ideal Biz is lead gen agency. You see, he loves lead gen agency. That's his ideal business. He wants to deal with clients, I guess, or something like that, if I'm wrong. But he literally said, I make decent income, but he says, I work too many hours for it. Need somewhat passive. Repeat income. Outsourcing. And he's also outsourcing. I actually asked him, how do you outsource? I've outsourced at one point, but I'm just curious. Again, something to learn, right? Thanks for the email. You're welcome. Oh, wow. Look at this, another one. Hey, I'm 63-year male living in South Africa. I'm still working a full-time job as I've not made sufficient provision for my retirement due to various factors that I will not get into at this stage. I'm desperately trying to build a side hustle that I can grow into a full-time income. I'm currently focused on affiliate marketing. It is just a slow process. Not sure if there's a better option for my hustle, which would get to my goal sooner with the limited time I have. You see what he said with the limited time I have? Makes me like, people are 63, still working so hard. Like, initially I just need to be, it's not just like some people make mistakes, but they don't give up. That's what I'm like telling you, it's not like they're working too hard just to make ends meet. They want to work hard, but they also want to strive to make 200K a year or more. Initially, I just need to be making a consistent recurring, and we over here, we look at Gen Zs and 25A. No disrespect, guys. Come on, young dudes. And we look at all this. Of course, I don't have anybody who's like 25 years responding. Most of them are like 30 plus or 30. They didn't say that, right? Hey, I'm not doing anything. I'm just playing video games all day. I play video games too, but I'm just like, I'm just crying, not looking for anything, not interested. Everything's that they're still working hard. Anyway, let me finish this off. Don't want to go off topic. Okay. Not sure. It says there, I'm desperately trying to build a side hustle that I can grow. Right. Not sure if there's a better option for my hustle, which would get me to my goal sooner with the limited time I have. Initially, I just need to be making a consistent recurring monthly income of 2,000 for me to quit my job. So he's at 63 working job. He wants to do extra to quit his job. Then I can focus full time and grow that into say 5,000 per month. That would be more than sufficient for me. Wow. Next comment. Pretty much starting over from scratch again. Thanks for doing what you do. Man, so many people say the same thing. What have I done? Really? Makes me happy, man. This just makes me happy. I don't know. I just feel I haven't done much anything. I'm serious. Just trying to keep myself stronger because I feel like I'm just starting from scratch. I'm still working for other. I want to make money myself. He's working for other. He wants to make money for himself. Doing good, but I could always use more cash. LOL. Of course, brah. Who doesn't want more cash? Ladies and gents, that pretty much. And there's last one. Where I'm in my life? Well, my mom has incurable cancer. Ugh, come on. I pretty much gave up all IM stuffs for now because I completely lack motivation and direction. Verika. IM stuff is internet marketing stuff. I'm interested in stocks and options, maybe futures, a little crypto perhaps. I want $3 million so I can retire and leave the country and never work again or stress about finances ever again. Basically, I just want to escape the world. Two or three people, if you notice, mentioned about leaving. One talked about from UK. Two talked about US and what? Yeah, hold on. No, UK. Yeah, I mean, if you two, or I guess two, right? Oh, I have a couple more, I guess, here. Focusing on home service contractor type business. I've been a self-employed programmer for almost 30 years and nothing to show for it. Been trying to break through agency services off. You see this here? I've been a self-employed programmer for almost 30 years and nothing to show for it. Been trying to break through agency services off and on for about 15 years. I haven't given up, but I haven't made it work either. Focusing on home service contractor type businesses. Home services. That's it, ladies and gents. Oh, wait. Last one. This is 67 years old. How are you doing? My problem in life is not making any money. Only now, I'll be 67 in July, do I realize it's because of self-sabotage. Hard to explain why that exists. Anyway, my problem, still trying to break out of this phase. Sorry for bothering you. Let me chase a new shiny object. Thanks for listening. I'll be 67 in July. I realize it's because of self-sabotage. There's a lot of power in some of the words. Hard to explain why that exists. Sorry for bothering you. Let me chase a new shiny object, ladies and gents. You have your reasons. I mean, you have your full reasons. I mean, if you see all this thing, I don't know what to say. You know, like it's mind-boggling. By the way, if you've watched so far, yeah, I hope you can relate. Literally, I didn't make anything up. All these emails literally came like about a few days back, and I was waiting. I was like, okay, let's actually see. And everyone was read basically from the first to the last. Didn't miss any. There were 3 says I'm okay, but most of the majority saw the struggle. Did you hear the age number, the limit? 87 years, trying to make ends meet, still trying to do certain things right now. So this is actually a wake-up call for literally everybody. 20 years plus, say 14 years and onwards, right? A teen and onwards. It's a wake-up call that literally this is based on people's experience, what I just put out, right? I mean, everything I just put out there, it was based on people's experience. It's like not anybody's making up anything. These guys have been around for a long time, and I can tell you this, like I'm the witness. They've been on my list for years. Some of them were for 10 years. This list was started around 2000 and end of 13. So you know what? Some of them, like, they just keep up, they buy affiliate stuff, whatever, but most of them just, we share ideas, whatnot. And I do my best what I can, you know, with what I can help. Ladies and gents, if you remember, this is how I'm gonna end. There's no shame in any real game, meaning as long as we have skills, all right? Sitting in front of the computer, you know, this is something called mouse elbow, which I'm gonna have a topic on. Mouse elbow. There are times I can click my mouse button because I'm constantly working for hours and hours, 12 hours plus. It's not good. If I had a choice, literally, I'm in a different position right now. I'm doing my best mentally, physically. I'm trying my best to actually get through together, you know, give back, because I'm in a very different position than most of them. Yeah, I do juggle quite a few things, and that's fine. We all are in different positions. Because like I said, I also like teach. I like to give back. A lot of people just want to learn and just focus on their path and just move forward. I'm trying to do a little different because I always wanted to do that. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is, if I had a choice right now, I would start a cleaning business. I kid you not. And once I can build some of this stuff out, maybe I will actually do one. I have like 7-8 vacuum cleaners, all mopping. I don't know if I'll have a video on this. Cleaning businesses are thriving. Hey, I'll clean houses for 125,000 a year while I'll run my YouTube and other stuff. No problem. Why I'm telling you about cleaning business, it's not just the money. It's because that's independence, and I actually clean, and I have so many vacuum cleaners, and that's what I do. I demo, vacuum and all this thing on Amazon. So I'm like, dude, cleaning is one of my things. I like to keep things clean, right? I'm trying to clean the crypto space from all the scammers. I'm trying to some extent. I'm trying to clean all this intermarketing field. Alone, I can't do it, right? From all the grifties and scamsies. I'm a cleaner. I'm the problem solver, in a way. So that's what I'm saying. There's no shame, okay? And one thing, once I can make enough money, probably Elon will send me a Tesla. Oh, thank you, camera. Elon probably will send me a Tesla truck, and I'll use the Tesla truck. I'll load up all my vacuum cleaner and all the tools and toys and whatnot, and probably like take it from there. Come on, camera. Before we end, don't be so nasty. This is not how we end. Yeah, the camera has been giving me a little hard time lately, for whatever reasons. Yeah. Oh, wow. Anyways, seems like it wants me to leave. Anyways, so ladies and gents, let me know your ideas. Like that guy talked about home service contracting business. That's what it is. I can fix electronic stuff. I could do that. I could do cleaning. Plumbing, I'm not really the best at it. But yeah, I'm a handyman. I am the real handyman that everybody should invite to their home for, you know, 100K, not 100K exactly, for their 1,000 monthly cleaning thing. Package. Clear out. And with that, I could also give a dose of all my marketing tactics and all this thing, whatever I learned, right? So there's no shame in any game. Pick up your shovel, go start digging, okay? Instead of like depending on some sucker to come feed you on the next crypto coin or whatever stuff. Courses are not wrong. Courses are not wrong. The people who run that courses, that's the problem. You have to find out about that dude first, the background, whatever the person has the intention. If not, just don't buy. If you don't know their intention, go ask someone else who knows about them. That's how it's supposed to be. All right. So again, thanks for listening to my rant, just a little bit, but everything was just literally real. Zero fluffs. I just read exactly as it is without changing any words or whatnot. We are struggling, but it's time to move forward and make a difference. If we have to live this country for better, let's actually make enough first. All the scamsies are milking the economy and taking it out of the economy and just buying, you know, all these apartments everywhere else and still bragging. Let's do it the right way and take care of each other and our family, okay? Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And I'll do have small bite-sized pieces next time. That's what it is. You won't get all long 1 hour videos all the time. Again, ladies and gents, appreciate your time. I'll see you in the next vid.